September 2025. Mystery jewellery jars. Trending? Or was I just on that side of the internet? Either way, doesn't really matter because I bought one. But yes, hello everybody and welcome back to another, well, random video by me. Yes, today I'm going to be going through a mystery jewellery jar. It is half empty, don't worry about that. I have already gone through it. But I also have this, something I've also gone through already. More on that later though. Mystery jewellery jars. I don't know if it's just because I was on that side of the internet or I don't know, but loads of people started doing videos on basically buying these jars. I think mostly in America, where they buy they go to a thrift store, they have a jar and it's full of jewelry that the thrift store just can't seem to sell, or it's broken, or it's like missing a few pieces, or it's like a single earring, you know. So what they would do is they would pack them up all in a big jar like this, or something smaller like this, or in a bag, and basically just slap a price on it, and some people would buy it either just for funsies on a random TikTok, or they would buy it. I've seen quite a few people do it because they what's the word, harvest jewelry pieces, because they make jewelry themselves, but they like to rework old pieces of jewelry. So there's different markets for it, but the fashion girlies found them, I believe, in September. I'm claiming it was in September because that's when I discovered them, but it could have been before. It could have been after, or it could have never happened. Maybe it's just on that side of the internet, but I am in the fashion girly sort of side of the internet. Either way, I was obsessed with these types of videos, and I would watch compilations of people opening jars all the time, mostly in America, and I never thought I'd come across them. I did look on Vinted though, and they are expensive and also perfectly carefully curated, which is not what I was really looking for. Anyway, this is where we fast forward. We fast forward to January 2026, so this year. I go into the charity shop with my bestie. You've seen her before, and you'll definitely see her again. We found a mystery jewelry jar in one of our regular charity shops, which was this one. So this cost us about £15. We decided to split it, so £7 or £7.50 each. £15 was a lot of money because I really wanted one, but I couldn't justify that myself, and she kind of liked it, but again, she wasn't that interested, and especially not for £15. So we split the price to share. Also, the lady in that charity shop said that this is not the first time they've done it, and they're really popular and they sell instantly. We go into this charity shop for 2 years and we have never once seen them before. So anyway, we're just glad we finally found one, and it's a good jar. So we ended up going to McDonald's and spent some of our time having a little sneak peek at the jar to see what was in there. I then took it home and held on to it for a month before we then decided I would be going to her house to empty it out. I mentioned this in my last video, that we were going to look at it together and we're going to do a whole video together. We were too exhausted and didn't end up doing it, so now I'm going through it now. Well, we did go through it all, but we didn't do a video on it, whatever. But then we also were supposed to get each other some for Valentine's Day. I got her this big massive bag of specifically broken ones because she wanted more of the broken pieces to work in some of her pieces of work or art or textiles. Anyway, she did do that. But yeah, so I'm more of finding jewelry that I would actually want to wear, and yeah, whatever I don't want, we will be selling on, but there'll be more of that later in the video if you're interested. And they'll all be available on my Vinted, just like that. I have other things. I have other things on my Vinted. Go check out my Vinted, because I'll be selling stuff on my Vinted, and I sell stuff on my Vinted. Go check out my Vinted. Anyway, onto the video. But yes, so as I've mentioned a couple times now, I have already gone through it, that's why it's half empty. Now, some of the stuff was actually originally in this jar, some of the stuff was in this bag, and another jar that my friend got, but it was only kind of small. So this is the stuff that I've decided to keep. The stuff in the bag is the stuff that we're going to continue to sell on. However, I'm going to go through, I haven't been through this jar in about almost a month, and some of this stuff I will not be keeping either. So if you see anything you like, go check out my Vinted, just saying. So now we are a bit lower down so you can actually kind of see the jar a little bit. Yeah, so I've been watching compilations of people doing these, and Those ones are way more expensive. I don't know if that's just because it's America or what. They always seem to find really good pieces, but again, sometimes they get them carefully curated ones off like Vinted or other websites and places. So mine's not going to be as exciting as that. I haven't actually looked in here since I first went through it, so I have no clue what's in here and what I'll be keeping in that. I don't really know what I'm doing on how to do this, but I guess, yeah. Let me just pull something out and let's get started. Ah, my finger. First, we got this bracelet. I don't think this one originated in this jar. I think that was one that my friend got. And I want to say, ooh, stuff is tangled. But yeah, so we've got this bracelet as well. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. I'm not really sure it's my style, though. Ooh. Why is everything tangled? Right. This, I think, is broken off a necklace or something. Probably going to sell that. It's not really something I want. That's in a sale pile. This bracelet, I think it's really cute. This one definitely came out the jar. I know this came out the jar. I'm going to keep that. This is one of those broken pieces. It has potential, but I don't know. Let's go in the sale. Then we have these earrings that are a pair. I think they're so cute. Oh, it's not picking up on my phone. But that is like a pink heart. It's way... it's like a pastel pink, but it's not picking up as pink on the camera, unfortunately. But yeah, it's like a hoop with that. I do know that's a pair because I've seen it, so I am keeping that. I don't know what that is. I don't really want to keep it. Oh, there's this piece. It's really, really pretty. It's so annoying because it's gold and I never wear gold. I only wear silver. You've only ever seen me in silver because I only wear silver and I am so mad. I am so mad that this is not in silver because this is stunning, and the only thing wrong with it is it's got one gem missing. I don't know if you can see that. That's so annoying because it's gorgeous. I am keeping that. Unless one of you gives me a good offer on Vinted, then maybe I will, but I will be keeping that. I don't know what this is. I think it's broken off something. It's kind of cool. That's going in the sell pile. This is one of the pieces that I've been really looking forward to because this one came out the jar and don't know if you can see that. It's like a cameo style ring. We found this one in the jar when we were sat in McDonald's and I have been waiting to wear this again because I don't wear rings. I really want to get into wearing rings and this is so I love it so much. And as a filming, I did actually go to the charity shops today and I found a cameo brooch and I think it was probably going to be like £2, but I didn't end up getting it because I don't really know how to wear brooches. But yeah, I really like the cameo sort of style pieces. What else we got? We got this sort of like thick, heavy silver heart charm. Just put that on a necklace. To be fair, I'd wear that. That's a keep. We've got this ring. It's a bit big for me and it's also got a gold tint to it and it's got the sparkles. That's going to be a sell because it's just not for me. Oh, then we've got this one. It's really pretty and beaded, like a bracelet. I absolutely love beads. I don't know if you guys watched my last video where I bought a ton of beads. But yeah, this is really cool. But wearing beads like this, not really my thing. Harvesting beads, very my thing, but this one's too pretty and like intricate so that I don't really want to harvest it, if that makes sense. What's this one? Oh yeah, it's like this purple like sort of swirl necklace. It does have a massive gem. I did find it. It's probably somewhere in the bottom here. Ooh. Not really my sort of thing, plus it has got an extender on it, so not really sure if I'll keep that one. It's not really my sort of thing. Ooh, what's this? Oh, we've got a tangled piece already. Okay, well that was an earring, but yeah, so we've got a couple different items. We've got a red pair of like sort of shell style earrings. We've got this sort of silver statement piece. That's nice. And we've got this like Playboy bunny phone charm. Not really for me, but it's cool. Oh, this is another piece of mine. This is like a brooch, but I think it's like very vintage because it's got this additional sort of bit, like, you know, Victorians where they had the high collars and they would wear their brooches like this, but it's got a very weak clasp on it because that's just how they were then, I guess. And then it's got like the additional chain so you clasp it on, and so then if that failed, you wouldn't lose it. But yeah, this is absolutely a stunning piece. Let's keep my face out of it. But yeah, it looks really dark on camera, but it is like a deep purple sort of colour, but that's really pretty. So yeah, that's definitely a keep. That is not for me. That is not for me. Oh yeah, then we got one of these. I don't think there's two of them. Would have been cool if there's two, but oh well. Beads. I think I mostly have this one just to harvest the beads off it. So that's a keep for harvesting purposes. Then we have this like sort of broken necklace. Oh no, it's a bracelet, sorry. It's not broken, it's just a bracelet. It looks like leaves. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna keep that piece for now. Again, I might review this over and over and over again until I have nothing left, but yeah. Oh, we've got a cool earring back where it has like the droplets. So I've got hoops in, but like you would have a stud there and that's just where you put it on the back, so it'd be like behind your ear. Unfortunately it is in gold and I think I only have one of these if I remember correctly, so that's really sad. I do not remember this piece at all. It's like it's like one of those, I would say those Tiffany necklaces. They're very iconic. And it has like the heart on, like very Y2K, you know, early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s. Every it girl had it, you know, kind of clasp where it's like supposed to have a big loop this end and then you put it through. I have a necklace very similar that has this sort of thing, but there's no loop to put it in. It's just a empty chain. That's fixable. That's fixable. So this is taking a while and I don't want to bore you all with this, so I'm just going to quickly go through this and yeah, then I'll show you what I found in the jar because again it's been a while and I don't really remember what's in here. But yeah, I'm going to quickly go through it, find the stuff, and then I'll show you once I've done that. I did find a couple cool things in this jar and I kind of wish I filmed it like from the start before I had like a sneak peek. Might have been easier. I don't really know what I'm doing, but if you enjoyed this, let me know, and maybe on my travels if I find another one I can do another video like this and maybe a bit better. But yeah, also if you see anything you like, it will be available on my Vinted. I have now gone through most of the jar. Now at the bottom is just like little bits and mostly earrings if I remember correctly. I have a couple stuff, like I just had to untangle some stuff, but there. I've got this necklace which kind of matches that brooch that I showed you, but it's different. Like in this light, the gem looks more of like a purple, but I've had it in different lighting and it kind of comes through as like a pink. If that makes sense. Anyway, either way, it's really, really cute. I have an idea of where I'm going to wear this. So next week for me, as for you guys, it would have been yesterday if you're watching when this is uploaded. I'm going to the V&A. I'm going to the V&A and I'm going to go to the Marie Antoinette exhibition. And I'm so excited. I've been wanting to go for months. We've been planning this since, well, we've been wanting to go since October. We've got the buckets. What am I on about? We've booked the tickets since December. So yeah, anyway, it's finally come around and I'm finally going, and I think this would be a perfect addition to wear. But yeah, I've also got some other stuff like a kitty. I'm not sure I'll keep that one. That's still cute though. Got a random chain. I do have quite a few random chains because I have a lot of charms without chains. And I also have this teddy bear one, which if I remember rightly, the clasp on this one is broken and he's missing a few gems, but he's still really cute. So I'm going to keep him. Also, honourable mention, this brooch as well. Still cute. And I did get a couple more rings. But yeah, most of it in here is now the broken bits that fall into the bottom. Earrings, because I shoved all the earrings at the bottom because her cat was wandering around and I didn't want him to stand on them. Oh yeah, I also have this tie clip as well. Never seen them before. Well, I've seen people wear them. I've never held one. I don't know what it looked like. But yeah, if you don't already know, if you didn't watch my last video, I like to bead on ties and I like to decorate ties, and if I ever do get round to doing a craft stall or a craft fair or something, I'm less likely to do one in the spring summer now like I would want to. But definitely before Christmas I think will be great. But yeah, so I could decorate a little tie clip to go with my decorated ties. So that's why I've kept that piece. But yeah, no, at the bottom I think it's mostly just broken bits and earrings now. Oh, I have quite a few of these. Oh, you can't see because I'm literally covering up. I can't remember which one this came from. There's like a million of these. These will also go for some of my crafting things. Also, this jar is broken. If you just had the lid fall off, it's because it's broken. There it fully goes. But yeah, there's like some other little bits, mostly earrings and like beads and that in there. Yeah, let me show you what I've actually got. Yeah. So this is what's actually left in the jar. Yeah, mostly earrings, broken bits, whatever's. Now over here is the broken pile. Oh, that's the necklace I'm keeping. Also ignore my desk, it's a little beat up. This is like the broken jewellery pile, which will go back in the broken jewellery bag. So if you want broken pieces to, you know, work with, or like if you make jewellery or you just like using broken pieces of jewellery, this will go back in that bag or that bundle. Oh, these are the earrings, those are just there because, yeah. Like this is a really pretty piece. Ooh. It's just a shame it's broken. Yeah, and I thought when I saw these, I think these were in the jar, maybe, or wherever they were. I originally thought they were earrings, but I think it's broken necklace because you can see. Is it gonna focus? No, it's not gonna focus. Anyway, there's holes that go through it, so it's obviously come off a necklace, but I thought they were cute earrings. Here we've got some earrings as well. I swear there's a double or like a pair for this one. That's really cool. It kind of reminds me of those like very specific owl necklaces. Like very 2012 sort of vibe. Oh yeah, there's this gummy bear earrings. Ooh. There we go, got it to focus. Kind of. I'm not a very good YouTuber, I'm sorry. And then I've got these cool earrings. Ooh. Okay, that one's a little tangled. Where's the other untangled one? Ah! But yeah, so where's the thing? So yeah, you wear it like that and then the rest dangles down. That's really cute as well. Oh, and then I've got a chain. I think I showed you that chain. It's not very usable. Then I've got this pile here, which I'm going to try and sell separately. Like, there's some really cool pieces in here. Like, there's this ring, but it's like a belt, and you can adjust it, actually. But I'm so mad because I would actually wear that. Why is it not focusing? Sorry. I would actually... Oh my god. But yeah, I would actually wear this. I'm just really mad it's not silver. Why is it not focusing? I'm just really mad it's not silver. So this pile is like the good jewelry that's like really, really good. That I'll probably just sell separately from everything else. There's some good pieces, or maybe I'll put like a couple bundles together. There's like some cool pieces in there. So yeah, both silver and gold. Maybe I'll start making mystery jewelry jars because why not? And then this is my pile of stuff that I am keeping like that. That's going to be beads. And then I've got some brooches in here that I really like. And I've got obviously that I'm going to decorate. And I've got this bracelet that I think I already showed off. Yeah. And I got these cool like red enamel bangles. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word. Yeah, and then I've got the doubles to them. This is not a very good way of showing them all off. Oh yeah, also in the time lapse, I don't really know how fast I set it to. Oops. But if you did see, look at this awesome bracelet. Like, this was right on the top of the jar when we first ever opened it in that McDonald's. I'm currently trying to put together my outfits for the springtime because I never really do too much in the spring. But I have like a clear idea what I want to do. And this bracelet is exactly what I want. And it's kind of heavy. And you also tie it up, so it's like a corset almost. Same sort of vibe. But yeah, this is such a cool find. And I also bought a really cool pair of shoes at the same day that it goes together. Okay, the vision is visioning. Also in my pile, I think there's like a lot of like different chains as well. I remember putting a ton of just like plain chains in that are like fine, which is good because I have a lot of charms that need chains. Like, this isn't a perfect example, but not just like in here, but just in general. So yeah, that's what I'm keeping. That's what I'm going to try and sell separately or in their own sort of thing. And then this is going to go in the craft jar. And then I've obviously got a ton of earrings. Oh wait, no, here's... Oh. I've also got this brooch. This is also mine as well. Look how pretty. Yee. But yeah, so mostly just like little bits in there. So that's kind of what it looks like. But yeah, in like this pile of stuff that I'm probably going to sell either in their own like carefully curated jars or sell separately. Like, there's some cool things. There's that bracelet. There's this sort of bracelet. Oh yeah, there's this cool like charm in there. It's a little bashed up. It's still cute. There's this necklace, which is kind of crazy because I literally just sold something so similar to this on my Vinted, and that's why I had to go out today to go send that off. Maybe I'll try and sell that separately. I don't know. There's this sort of bracelet. That's kind of cool. Then there's this really awesome necklace, which is either very Y2K or very like 2019, 2020 core, depending which way you look at it. It is in gold, which is such a shame because I probably might have actually worn it if it was in silver. But yeah, it's in gold. It's got like the lock with like a butterfly on it, which again, it very much reminds me of Y2K. Like, I feel like this is something they would have worn in the early 2000s. Again, I was not born at the same time. So, well, at the beginning I wasn't in existence and the other I was just not sentient. So, I don't remember it much. But looking back on like the Y2K, it seems like something they would wear, but also at the exact same time, I can't unsee the 2020-ness of it. But yeah, so I thought that was also a cool find. Those can go together, maybe. Also with the belt ring. I don't know. Yeah, there was also this other really sick necklace as well, which I think came out of... I don't know which jar this came out of. But yeah, it's all beaded. It's insanely cool. But it's just not my style, which I'm really sad about. It's like kind of 2014, 2015 statement necklace, you know? That's pretty sick. Might sell... Yeah, as I said, some of this might go separate. Oh, like, there's this cool piece. But yeah, so there's a couple cool pieces in there. Either way, it was very fun opening this all up. But yeah, as I mentioned, this jar wasn't the only thing we ended up opening on this particular day. So that cost, yeah, that was about £7.50, but shared, so it's £15 a jar. But I also bought this for like £7, but this is very specifically broken jewellery. Now, in here is a mix of what was originally in this bag when we bought it and also stuff from this jar. So there's a lot of things. Now, this one, I just want to, you know, be very, very clear. This is broken jewellery. I think all of it's a bit damaged and broken anyway. But this one is like broken jewellery, like broken pieces, as you've seen in some of this pile. It's very broken. It's meant to be harvested and used in like other projects and stuff. I don't remember seeing this earring, but it's like really cool. It's got like 2 earrings in it. Sorry, I just got confused by that. I was gonna go back through this, but I've kind of already know what's in here. So there's a lot of like beads and other stuff, and there's like 2 hairbands. you can pull apart, and like, yeah, there is a lot in there. So this will be going up on my Vinted. I probably more likely as this video goes up, I would like to think, if I'm on top of things. But yeah, so if you're interested, go check out my Vinted. As some of these items that you've seen in here will be available, and also this entire bag, which some stuff will be going back in there. But yeah, don't know how long this video is. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this. It's something a little bit different. Again, I don't want to do everything. I don't want to just do Squishmallow content. I want to do fashion girly content and other content, and just have a bit of fun. However, next video will hopefully more likely be the Easter video for Squishmallows. So if you actually watch both, if you're just here for this and it's the first time you're seeing me, you're probably like, what is this girl on about? That's fair enough. But yeah, I mostly do Squishmallow content where most of my viewers come from at the moment, but I kind of want to reduce the amount of Squishmallow content I do. One, because I don't want to buy any more Squishmallows really, I don't have enough room, but also because I want to do other stuff. I want to do other stuff with my channel, and fashion and this sort of content is my thing. So have I missed the wave, the trend, the whatever of opening mystery jewelry jars? Yeah, probably. But do I really care? Nah. I just had fun. So yeah, if you enjoyed today's video and you want to see more of this sort of stuff, I do have other like thrifting videos and other sort of non-Squishmallow content available. If you want to go look at that, I really recommend it. But yes, if you want to see more of me, I do have an Instagram and I do have a TikTok. You could go follow me on there. Do I post on either? Not at the moment, but I am really planning to. I know I keep saying it, but I do plan to be more active on both of those sorts of things. So if you're interested in that, I recommend you go have a little look. But yeah, so if you're really looking forward to my next video, or me going around the V&A, I should, in theory, hopefully, fingers crossed, be vlogging that, but I post every other Thursday, so you're probably not going to get that until April sometime. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, I recommend liking, subscribing, and comment down below what was your favourite piece of jewellery, or if you've ever got one of these mystery jewellery jars, or just anything really related to the video. It doesn't even have to be related, actually. As long as it's sensible, I'll try and get back to you. I'm really sorry. I keep saying I'm going to get back to people in the comments, and then I freak out, and then I don't. I'm really trying. So please, comment down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But yeah. If you're interested in anything, I have stuff on my Vinted, not only these, but other stuff. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my another video. Bye!